Okay, do that again. There we go. Okay, this we just cleaned up 130 bees that were not supposed to be there. The lights don't work anymore. The map is broken. There's 2 parts of the tour left, and then we can leave. Okay. DarkLlama, our server administrator and webmaster. DarkLlama, first, where are you going? Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Well, let's see. What do we know about DarkLlama? We're going this way. Yeah. Let's see. DarkLlama was the first person on Brennyn Sabar that I spoke to. Let's see. He runs the website. He's the reason we have Dark Llamas on the server.
Yes.
Those aren't normally in the game. I think we've passed the extent of his stuff. So for the beginning of this season, he was having trouble with his internet and couldn't log in for a while, and he got in there eventually and made this.
I had completely forgotten.
Yep. Under here, we've got Dank Lambo's cozy home and his farm, and he's missing a door. There's nothing in his mailbox. There is free cake for guests and 2 raw beef, 3 iron ore, and actually appears to be in the process of smelting coal ore. Which is interesting. This used to be a storage room, and I guess he just sort of cleared out at some point. I don't know what this is.
Oh, there's a llama room.
Yeah, there's a mine down here. I'm not going all the way down there. I think I know what a mine looks like. And there's...
Okay.
Are you in the llama room?
No, I'm coming back.
Where?
Here.
Okay. There's one that says farms. And if you go down, it's just... Oh. There's a farm. And some water. And a water closet.
Yes.
And a... I'll go down here.
See anything?
I see what's probably a mine shaft. And a hole full of monsters, and I'm going back up. I don't want to be here. I don't like it down here. I want to go home. I passed it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're learning things. And through here, there's like what I think was supposed to be a mob farm. I don't know if it ever got wired up, and I don't like being in here either.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I want to leave. I assume each layer is probably all the same. I would assume that this is where the water came out that was supposed to flood it, and I'm gonna not examine that. There's yeah, let's see what's in the llama's room. It's some llamas.
Is just the outside.
Well, it's not entirely outside. There's a fence. There's some llamas, and this is a chicken farm that I had to turn off because it was making too many chickens.
Yep.
And there's a cat, and this cave is full of trader llamas because we have a problem, I guess. And there's monsters in the walls. This is
redstone.
Is there? Why?
There is.
Is this? Oh, these are the lights.
Oh.
We're in the lighting system under the fishbowl.
I see.
This was all Casey, so
you
can blame Casey for this. And
yeah,
I think we've learned a lot about this area.
Maybe too much.
Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. So now we have to go upstairs because there's more.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. This way. So I always get lost in here. I know that this goes down, and there's a room back here, maybe. Yeah, and you can see out. You can see the rails through there, I guess.
Nice.
Except those rails were not there when this room was built, so I don't know what this was a view of before.
Yes, nice cutout in the wall here for the brewing stand.
And
yes,
this is
door.
One of several staircase. I wouldn't go in that. That's gonna get you way the hell out of here.
Yeah.
That goes up to the top floor, I think. And then there's a big staircase that's going to take us to the exact same place that column would have. There's this, which I didn't know about.
Me neither.
I guess if you want to sit up here picking people off as they go into the fishbowl.
I guess.
Sure, there's a reason for it.
Huh.
Yeah. I told DarkLlama to give me more notes, and I didn't get notes for this room, so this is what we're getting.
We've got a gravel room.
I don't like this at all. It's just gravel. It's just a hole full of gravel. Why?
Got to
yeah.
One of these.
You still got your wings on?
Oh. Good thing I did.
Yep. I guess if you ever want to jump directly downwards into Kaboot, I think I've planted a tree down there that has since grown to obstruct the water you're supposed to fall into.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. These are all empty, I think.
Yes.
A flex tape commercial. So, at some point, DarkLlama left his shulker boxes out, and he wanted me to hide them down here under the floor so that nobody messed with them. Okay. And then about 6 months later, he messages me saying, "Have you seen my shulker boxes anywhere?" And I had forgotten that I did this. And he had forgotten that I did this.
Of course.
And this does not belong in the kitchen. One of these has
an unusually modern kitchen.
Yeah, he does seem to default to the modern style where possible. I don't know if it's quite congruous with the colonial rancher style, but
no.
I have found that. See, I remember him designing a large, like, modern style house for one of the maps. He never got to build it, but he does not seem to recall this happening. So he also didn't remember me putting his shulker boxes under the floor, so I'm going to go ahead and say that my memory is probably less fallible. But, yeah, so I wouldn't have done that. This used to be a big wooden thing that nobody liked, so we burned it down and sold the land to DarkLlama. But I think this platform is the only thing left of that. It's just this diving board and this bell. And I think... So there's a 1,000-foot drop into hell over there, and this, which was dug out recently because there's candles in here. So I don't know what this is. And I'm not gonna stick around to find out. So that's that house with the modern kitchen and the colonial rancher and the oh yeah, we have to divulge the Easter eggs here. This staircase I think is original to the terrain. That Enderman still has that cactus. I don't think it can leave. I don't know if there's anywhere it can teleport to. Okay. Here we go. Somewhere down here, some guy that was on the server for a while and then wasn't. I think we just got rid of him because, I don't know. Put in this back when that was his house.
Oh, yeah.
And then when DarkLlama came in, he sort of inherited it, and that's where that column was. So what's concerning, and this is new, is that there's a separate chute. There's like a... I don't want to make this reference. There's an Amagara fault chute out this way.
Okay.
You can Junji Ito your way.
Yes, all the way out here.
Yeah. And then you're here.
Indeed.
I guess you can go that way. Sure. I don't know why this is the way that it is, but it is. And then you go up here and you're up at the top somewhere. Yep, and then you're in the water closet, and that's that house, and that's everything I know about that house, and I will not be taking questions. So we can go somewhere else now. But you're not going to like... Where did you go?
Nowhere.
Well, you need to be somewhere so we can finish this tour.
I'm back. Here.
Where's here? Okay, here. Yes. We need to go in here.
Yes. The fun has only just begun.
Yeah. Do I have any more DarkLlama anecdotes to fill the time while we go to DarkLlama's plantation? The fact that it's a plantation, I think, is anecdote enough.
Yes.
My good friend DarkLlama, I think, has the worst luck with automobiles of any person I know. I think he has crashed at least 3 cars and severely damaged at least another.
Yes.
He one time related to me having passed someone on the street who had recently slighted him. Tokyo drifted his car to a sudden stop to confront this person. And Tokyo drifted so hard that his car actually broke, and he had to go to Florida to get a new one. I don't recall the full circumstances, but...
How have I not heard that?
I've told you this story.
Well, okay.
Oh, did you hear Dank Lambo broke his car again?
I did not.
Yeah, he... honest to God, he Tokyo drifted it too hard, and it stopped working. I'm pushing this chicken into hell. Down it goes.
It seems to be a common theme.
Yeah.
In these DarkLlama creations.
Holes to nowhere is a popular theme. When he was digging this, I dropped an anvil on his head and killed him. Twice.
Okay.
And I think actually that's the anvil. Right there. Right down there. So... Yeah, I think he was working on this right before he moved to his island. And just sort of left there's a lot of prismarine. I should have stolen that a long time ago. And there's... So this is an interesting piece of server history because we can't tour this because it's been dismantled. We can tour this, though, and it's somehow gotten worse than when we were last here.
Impossible. Oh.
You were saying?
Wow, it really has.
Yeah, and the access is through a chute in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we were here before, there was a building here that contained what I described as David Lynch's daycare. All right, so he keeps all his villagers in here. For better or for worse. Almost certainly for worse.
For worse, yes. God.
So, I think these all have names. There's a big deposit of them upstairs. Like really, a mineral.
This is Kabuka Town, too. Honestly.
Kabuka...
Yep.
No, it doesn't work.
This is a nice mineral deposit, yes.
Yeah, there's at least 5 of them.
What does button do?
I really don't want to find out.
I pressed it.
I don't know. Who can say? It looks like it came off the top of this. You probably just put it down. Oh, Christ. Zaktokin.
Uh-huh.
Come here.
Where'd you go?
I went through the wall.
Oh.
He's got a murder hole.
Oh!
Yeah. Step in here. Carefully. Okay. Here's the murder hole. Now note that there's a villager breeder above us.
So he's just...
And then, look at this.
Killing them.
This is where David Lynch sends his children to daycare.
Where's that go?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
I've fallen in.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Oh, it gets worse. Oh, my God.
What's going on?
What is going on?
Where does this go?
Out. And away. I think...
What does he do to them? Cracked.
What does he do to them?
He's gone. There aren't even any down here.
Where did they go?
Yeah, what's he do?
Honestly, at this point, I don't think we're stealing. I think we're liberating. It's okay. It's okay, villagers. We're here to save you. And you know, he didn't have to make it out of black concrete.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
But if you come up here, you'll find that it's actually gone. There's no building here.
The whole thing is just not here anymore. Oh.
It's been completely dismantled.
That could have been bad.
The wool farm is fine. The iron farm is fine. This thing is fine. I knew what this used to be. I don't know what it is anymore. Like, the farms are gone. There used to be a whole bunch of farms here that are just deceased.
No, the structure here was brick, yes?
It was made of brick.
Yeah.
And contained multitudes. It's just that all of those multitudes were suffering human beings.
Yeah.
And you can see the little bridge from the village, which is how they were carted over. And there's just cats, and rails. And he had like a fish farm that went into a sorting machine and a kelp pond, and it's all gone now. It's been dismantled. And I put up a Christmas tree that is no longer festive or seasonally appropriate. And it's gone. It's been obliterated and moved elsewhere. And getting to the elsewhere is going to be real fun, because we got to walk all the way there.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't know where you are.
I've gone west of this area.
Is it the big wooden bridge in the sky?
Yes.
So that leads to the village, and that's how he kidnapped the villagers. And brought them to his plantation.
Okay.
We've been to this village, I think. fairly early on. Oh, and also there was a creeper explosion, and all of his sheep got out, or
It's
something.
Gonna be another one.
Yeah. I think it was either a creeper explosion or like the fence holding his sheep was struck by lightning. I don't remember the details.
The fence was struck by lightning.
Yeah, it was not a good year for me, and I don't remember most of it. But it happened, and yeah, we were at this village once.
Yes.
Where? Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, hello. Wait for it. Ow. No! Okay. And don't need to be anymore. So
Yeah.
I don't know how there's bees over here. But let's leave, and now we have to walk a really long way. Let's see.
Yeah.
Do I have any more DarkLlama anecdotes?
Does still have the bullet hole in the laptop screen.
Yes, he does have a laptop that inexplicably has just a black circle that looks honestly like a bullet hole.
It moves around, I think.
It does. That's the concerning part. I don't know how this happens, but it does move.
Yes.
Did I tell you about the time that he was looking through his files and had like several gigabytes of just the same folder nested inside of itself in an infinite loop?
I think that's called a virus.
He did it to himself, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Where are we? I don't know where I am. I'm so lost. I'm not having a good day. It is 26 degrees outside.
Where is...
I've been awake since 5:30 in the morning. There are 1,000 bees in the fishbowl. I just ate an entire pot of instant macaroni in one sitting because I didn't have a lid to put on. This is not going well.
Come this way.
I don't know where that is. Execute in Overworld. Run. Teleport everyone to Palms Ahoy now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm having a bad day. Let's see. Do I have any more amusing DarkLlama anecdotes?
Was the server once running off of the two PCs
It might have been
to each other to form one?
Yeah, so at one point he had two computers that were both pretty broken, but in mutually exclusive ways, so he took both of them apart, split the cases open, and wired them together.
Yes, instead of just taking all the working stuff out and putting it in one case.
Yeah.
Just having the two cases sitting next to each other with the wires running in between.
What's concerning is he still owns it.
Yes.
How do I... Yeah, here we go.
Very good airflow on that computer.
Yeah, we got to go this way. More recent anecdote. While testing the user accounts for our new server host, he left a test user open with a pretty basic password. I think it was just username test password. And apparently that was open to external connections, and someone logged into our server using that username and set up a Bitcoin miner that was using 4 gigabytes of RAM.
How did these things happen?
And I said, is it possible that someone has hacked our server and is using it to mine Bitcoin as a joke when trying to diagnose why the server was running so poorly? And it actually happened. And I felt pretty smart that day.
Yes. I would say that you can't make it up, but you did. But then it was real. So.
Well, literally was not allowed to make it up because it became true as I was making it up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I forget who said this, but the greatest fear of any satirist is that reality becomes too dense for irony to penetrate.
Indeed.
And unfortunately, this has sometimes been the case. Oh yeah, I put these here as an April Fool's joke that he didn't find until June.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill them now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna pick them up. Hang on. Okay. And we're at the end of the Palms Ahoy Expressway, not to be confused with the Palms Ahoy Expressway. And now we arrive at the Plantation Island. So I have a map that I sent to DarkLlama for approval of what I think things on this island are. I've got it. So we got to go through here. So there's a couple of things that need to be said. One, there is a portion of this island that is hell.
Yeah.
Two, there are some things on this island that are not finished. And three, I don't think there's a three.
No.
Okay, so let's see here. We got some trees, which are not built by DarkLlama. And a map of Scarmore Island, which I think is the sequel to Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. Scargiver 2, Scarmore.
Let's. What's the first stop on this story?
Well, none of these are labeled, so we're gonna go just straight forward. There's a picnic area.
Oh, good.
And a tree, and some more. There's a lot of trees. There was a tree phase undergone on this island.
Indeed.
So I would like to say, incidentally, first of all, stole our idea.
Oh, entirely.
Yeah, of the move out to a mushroom island and terraform it so that it's all green, and then
and document the process on a map.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. Fully Palms Ahoy.
Yes.
But at the same time, Palms Ahoy, I've built more trees for Palms Ahoy than have been built here. They're not as good, but I did build them.
That's true.
By hand. And I didn't enjoy it because I had to build on a diagonal for all of them.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a wheelbarrow. Yeah, you see it now. There's a helicopter going over my house.
Huh.
Based on the course and heading, I think it will be going over your house next.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so look forward to that. I don't know about the open flames on the trees.
Well,
I wouldn't do it.
Maybe they're electric.
The candles.
Yes.
They're emitting smoke.
Maybe
Let's move on.
Yes.
There's a angry poor man's shulker farm. I was here when this is made, and I still don't quite remember what happened. I think it's this way. I put this sign here.
What's in there?
I don't know. I don't understand.
This is like...
I need you to understand for me.
This is like the room in The Incredibles.
Yeah. So, I think it's supposed to be that there's a shulker in here that's like constantly shooting itself, so it makes more shulkers, but that never got set up. However, I can set it up right now because I have 3 shulkers.
Let's not.
I just did, and now I'm going to leave through this door.
Okay.
You're welcome, DarkLlama.
Huh.
I think this is probably the worst time we could have done this tour.
Yeah.
But
Jane, we've got this.
There is an underwater tunnel. That goes into a. This goes into the geode. Okay.
You can't actually go.
Yeah, there's amethyst in the way. Okay, we're in now.
Here it is.
Yeah, it's a geode. We don't have a ton of those on the server, but you know.
Oh.
What have you found? What?
We got some tunnels.
Where are we?
Okay, I'm not going down those.
No.
More water.
What?
Oh, this is a ravine.
This is a normal cave.
Okay.
You brought us into a normal cave.
Well, this might not be normal. Maybe this goes out of here.
Does it?
No.
What is happening?
Oh, it will.
If you choose
to dig
having
through
a
the
really
ground.
bad day. Where the hell are we?
I hope this is not important.
You broke a bush.
Oh.
I think it was there. I don't know.
Good enough.
And this is one of our umbrellas. I think I put this here. Okay. Where were we? Do we want to go left or right?
I don't know.
This is the worst time we could have done this tour.
Let's go here.
Okay. This is their Christmas tree that I left for them that they, I think, still have some stuff to get. And there's a library with no roof and no windows and no front. But it does this. And then it does that. But then if you press this button, okay, I need you to stand right here and look at the trapdoor. This one right here. Turn right there.
That about sums it up. All right, what's over here?
Okay. I don't know. Do you have a bed?
No.
Does anyone have a bed? I don't want to do this in the dark.
This isn't done either. Okay.
I'm gonna go sleep in the umbrella.
This is another 60 seconds worth of work. This path is not done.
I think we really should have done this first and then talked about Cowboys and Aliens and Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon after. I don't think we're in the right mindset.
Okay.
To reiterate, DarkLlama is a very good friend of mine, and I value him as a person, but this tour is not going to be taken seriously.
Have a seat. I think we'll need some of this.
I will say I put this here. This was my doing. I was doing a bit. And nobody ever cleaned it up. To reiterate, DarkLlama is a very important part of this server and the infrastructure that surrounds it. But I don't know what so much of this is. And I have no notes. and I'm not having a good day. This guy was here,
blood.
and
there's
so
a trail of blood.
There was a guy on the server named Dev the Weed Man that I understand was an acquaintance of DarkLlama, and who is no longer an acquaintance of DarkLlama. And I don't know fully what happened, and I didn't really feel it was my place to ask, but I got the sense that these people were no longer on good terms, so I gave him the means necessary to destroy every trace of this person if he so choose.
That would do it. Yes.
And this was... It should surprise you not that someone named Dev the Weed Man had a smoker on top of a smoker.
Yes.
In a hemp farm.
Yes.
Now, what you may not know is that behind here is a secret button that opens a secret door. And if you come down here, I did do that. I did put a trap into the exit button. You come down here and there's a secret cocaine farm.
Yeah.
For cocaine. Okay, again, this is 2 minutes of work.
Yeah.
That wasn't so hard. And you know what's scary is that there is more. You just go through the wall. There's gonna be more.
Okay.
This is not the first one of these he's made either.
Okay.
Like two maps ago, he had another one.
What's next?
I don't know.
Let's leave this.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. This was built by one of the other inhabitants of this island, who I can only refer to as the other inhabitant of this island because she joined late in the season and the audience will have no context for who she is. So,
yeah.
So she built this, and for the aforementioned Weed Man, who looked at it and went, neat, and then went back to his hole in the ground, which I understand was not the expected reaction.
Yeah.
So you'll notice that in this ceiling held up
I
by
was
string,
wondering what the string was for, and then I looked at what was above
concrete. It. Yeah, I did. However, just to prove a point, you'll notice this one block of clay that is nearly identical to the concrete powder that does not need to be held up with string.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know why I want to antagonize these people. This island probably has the second most amount of work put into it on the server. So, you know, let's antagonize some of our most active players. Now, I'm going to make an exception for here because this is just silly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have had a talk with the lady that built this, who, again, very hard to refer to in any other context because both of the people that live here I just call Llama. There's DarkLlama and then there's the other Llama because for a while she was using DarkLlama's other account until they got locked out.
Ah.
So I just call them both Llama. And it's not helpful.
Yeah.
And then we've got no fewer than 6 circular saws.
Yes.
And just a box of bricks.
Stuff, yes. Okay.
Yeah, so let's leave.
Yep. Yep.
I want to reiterate, it's not necessarily that I find levity in every single part of this island. I'm just having a bad day.
I can't even look over there yet. Let's go here.
Okay, sure. So I have this marked on my map as McDonald's Play Place. Which I don't think is far off. I think it's a bee farm.
I would hope.
But everyone knows that you're supposed to make your bee farms in a cave underground, so...
I think all the open fires in here might have something to do with the lack of bees.
Yeah, well, there's a reason that you are the bee master. And this is a McDonald's play place.
I did only see the one.
Yeah. I think there is only the one.
Ah.
Yeah.
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 You want to go in here? This didn't have a roof until recently, and I'm really impressed with how much work was done on this in the relatively brief time since I was here last.
Is this the cotton spinning factory that Oliver
it's a warehouse.
Twist had to work in? Oh.
It's a warehouse. There's a network of tubes that take all of the farms and filter them into all
this
of these...
didn't have a roof.
Yeah. In the website, the under construct I have the hiccups now. In the under construction image on the website, it doesn't have a roof, and the people are putting the roof on it. So it's fairly recent, and I didn't even know this was here. Oh, here's another amusing DarkLlama story.
Good.
There's a button on the... I may have told this story in the tour already, but probably not. There's a button on the website, on the server console, that I asked for as a joke, and DarkLlama just did it to see if he could. Where if you click on someone's name on the server console, there's a button to instantly strike them with lightning and kill them.
Oh, it kills them.
Yeah, and when he was testing this, he struck himself with lightning. But he put all of his stuff in a box first, so that it wouldn't, so they wouldn't lose it. Except that he forgot to take his armor off.
Yeah.
And he got struck by lightning, and the lightning started a fire, and when he died, all of his armor burned up. And then he spent 3 hours trying to find where he left all of his armor and wings.
That'll happen.
Then he had to go and get another pair. Actually, I gave him our spare Elytra, and then he accidentally deleted the server. And we had to roll it back to a backup from before when I did that, so he had to go get his own. This is different armor.
Yes. Okay.
And a netherite chestplate that says, "I'm with stupid," but I don't remember why. This is actually remarkably in-depth for, again, the amount of work that was put in a relatively short time frame.
Is commendable.
Yeah.
It's a catwalk.
Yeah.
And
don't fall in these tubes, because whenever I do, I pick up like 1,000 goddamn cactus and fish, and I got nowhere to put it. Oh, this filter broke once because there was a chicken sitting in one of these hoppers, just laying eggs into it.
I guess that explains the iron door to get up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bright spot.
Yeah.
And now
there's more in here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Could I get you to stand right here?
No.
Too bad.
Oh, good, it's Sam.
I don't know why this is here. I know why he's there. I put him there. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Go. Yes.
Yeah.
That is there.
There's still more, actually. If you come this way, past the big wall of barrels, I realize the whole thing is a wall of barrels. And I will say, I am proud of DarkLlama because he's been trying to make a warehouse like this probably for like 3 or 4 maps. So I gotta say, I'm really proud of him for finally actually being able to live the dream. It's in the back corner. You see where I'm standing? Right here.
Ah.
So this is, I don't know what this is. This is like a
Good.
flower farm, but there's no flowers. And then you come down here, and here's where his cactus comes from.
Okay.
And he's got a auto smelter here. And he's got kelp.
Okay.
And another amusing DarkLlama anecdote. I know it seems like every DarkLlama anecdote I have paints him in some sort of an unfortunate light.
Yes.
That sign wasn't there when I was here before, and I apologize. So, the crock pot on the server, all of the recipes that I have documented call for raw food, right?
Yes.
But you can use cooked food. I just didn't feel compelled to document that. I did put it in a changelog at one point that I made that upgrade, but and so DarkLlama was under the impression that to make the spicy chicken sandwich, of which he is so fond, he needed raw chicken. So he put together an entire farm
to make raw chicken.
To make only raw chicken. And was quite upset when I told him later that he could have used cooked chicken. And this is just a sheep farm.
I see.
And I don't have context for this painting, but it showed up. So.
Indeed.
Again, considering that and that's just, I guess, a unicorn llama that is Nyan Cat.
Good. There's more down here.
Considering the user-generated paintings we have on the Brennyn Sabar server, and that the only other one, I think, is Dewey's finger painting of the default resource pack icon. She was very proud of it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there's...
Is this a grape farm?
I think it is. And then this is the wiring for the... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, some more parts of the rich tapestry of DarkLlama.
Oh, then it just ends. All right.
Yeah. Did you go down the vine farm?
I did.
Yeah, there's nothing down there, man.
Yeah.
So that's all of this. And again, I will give him credit that he has finally managed to pull it off. I've seen him try to build a very similar configuration of warehouse at least twice and never got the chance to finish it. So I'm glad to see that this has been accomplished.
Yes.
Now, would you like to know how I've been systematically ruining his life for the last like 2.5 years?
Oh, good. Let's see it.
Yeah. Here's an instruction manual for one of our speedboats. There's actually a typo, but I'm not going to tell you where. Now, come see how I've been torturing my good friend DarkLlama and his immediate social circle for years now. So, if you come up here and you come back into this cave, I don't remember what spurred this, but it was part of a series of back and forths that would ultimately culminate in disaster. I think one of these... here it is. There's a chicken gun in here that has been shooting chickens constantly since 2021. Since December of 2021, this has been shooting chickens.
And there's just one chicken above that.
I think there might be two, but there's enough that it's not obvious. So that's where that is. And that's why there's so many chickens. There was a dispute about eggs and feathers, and it was an interesting time. This is the axolotl pond. The other llama that isn't the DarkLlama is really into these things.
I couldn't tell.
And she's lost a lot of them. Like, there were some unexplained deaths. I don't know how it happened, but This is a great way to get fish, though.
Well, there's one more destination.
Well, there's two on this side,
over
actually.
Here. Oh, two, really?
Yeah. I'm going to go sleep in the umbrella again. Hang on. So, I, at first guessed that this was the exhaust trail of a rocket ship, and apparently that made her very angry.
Oh.
So I've been informed that this is a cluster of crystals, and given very little information beyond that. In my defense, I think you can see how I could make that assumption.
Yes, it is all the right colors and the right shape.
If you put a Falcon Heavy at the top of that thing, I think you could reasonably
there's an inside.
There is an inside. It's, I think, completely hollow, but it does go up to the top.
Ah.
But not enough to get all the way to the top, so you just sort of got to knock back resistance. Can I not punch you off if you're shifting? Seriously? Why is this a feature in the game?
Let's see what's up here. Oh, I thought it wasn't loading in. No, okay, so
no,
it's just like...
this is the top. I don't know if there was going to be more, or if this is the extent of it. It does feel like this is top-heavy in a way that would make it fall over.
Yes.
But, I don't know.
Let's call it a vantage point.
Yeah, this is an island of art sculpture, and I do not always have the eye for art sculpture.
Yes. All right, there's one other thing over there that I...
Yes. I think you will immediately know what this is. I guarantee you will have a guess and will guess correctly.
Oh, I think I've been here.
What does this look like to you?
It's just the dice cards lounge. It's just a speakeasy.
It is a speakeasy. As best as I can tell, I'm not even going to try and work this mechanism, but it's supposed to be, I think, a card shuffler for Cards Against Humanity that he's managed to get working in-game.
Really?
But I've never understood how the system works, and it was never explained to me. So I'm going to assume that it works and just be impressed.
All right. There's a ladder here.
Yeah, I think that takes you down to some of the redstone.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, admittedly, it is a more elegant design than the card shuffler at the High Tide Casino, which is not good. But I don't know how it works, and I don't think I want to. So I'm going to leave.
Oh, it goes up too, and
yeah, there is an up that's...
I was wondering why it had blacked out windows.
Yeah. It's because there's nothing up here.
There's nothing to see.
Yeah.
I see.
Where did you go up? Oh, up this ladder.
Yes.
Is this a different... Oh, yeah. There's the rest of the redstone. Yeah, and then up there is just nothing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if this ever worked, and I don't know how it would work if it did work, but I'm going to operate under the assumption that it did, and move on.
Indeed. What is this?
That is a warped fungus farm.
Okay. That it is.
Doesn't do anything.
All right.
All right. I'm glad we've cleared that up. Let's keep going.
Got to go this way.
Yeah.
Through some rocks or something.
I've been told that there are things over here that I could probably remember if I looked at it long enough.
It's a beacon.
I think one of these is a tea kettle.
Really?
I forget if it's a tea kettle or a pitcher but it's the one you're going into.
Ah.
It's been explained to me.
All right.
One of the few people to actually use the Zellage tile, which I appreciate.
Yeah. The mood room.
Yeah.
Yes.
With some more user-generated paintings.
Yes. I see it, yes.
Yeah, you can see the handle on there.
Kettle. Yes.
It's sort of a scaled-up Zen garden with real big rocks.
Okay.
And it's a mushroom in the iceberg over there, and I don't think there's anything else in any of these rocks.
No.
Oh, you might notice someone over here was trying to instigate an unauthorized Panama. You better believe I shut that down right quick.
What is this?
What do you think? Yeah. And there's a lighthouse that I don't think has anything in it, and there's a tiny little storeroom, I guess, with some things in there. And
a lot of barrels on this island. Okay, no, no handrails.
Nope.
In here.
This one block of copper that I have waxed so it doesn't turn green. And then we're at the top, and we can see a couple of things.
Yes.
Yeah, we did pass some of it on the way here.
There's this.
Oh.
Which
doesn't seem to
really
go anywhere.
No.
There's a man on that cliff.
There's two.
With some birds. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. There's a bridge and a waterfall that I think was man-made. I don't think there's anything behind it. There's a beacon in the ocean, and there's a window in the ocean. I gotta look at this window.
How do you get to the window?
It's...
You don't.
I know how to get in there.
Oh, I see.
And there's sort of a spaghetti of areas that I don't remember how to get into. We passed one of them. We're going in all the wrong directions. I don't understand what anything is. This is why I wanted to have people lead us around.
This is what they get.
So, yeah, I mean, look, we specifically said in the thing, it's going to happen with or without you, so you might as well be there to defend yourself.
Yeah.
And they're not here to defend themselves, so I'm telling all my embarrassing DarkLlama stories and generally not taking it with the respect or seriousness it deserves, and I've lost you.
I'm at this house. Just here.
Oh, this one. Yeah. So that is a portrait of the author, as I understand it. This belongs to named_Carl, a good friend of DarkLlama's.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's gone and marked every island and archipelago and...
Oh, and named them even.
Yeah. I think the 3 in the black I put down because this part of the map was unexplored because this is where the world border cuts off.
How far out are we?
Very. We are at almost 20,000, which is where the world border cuts off.
I see.
I don't know the significance of any of these names except for Scarless Archipelago, which is, of course, the opposite of Scarmore Island.
Yes. Indeed.
Like, I see some things in here that's like, they could be puns, but I don't know if they're puns.
Yeah.
And there's a basement.
There is? Oh.
Yep.
Okay, that's a little bit of a basement.
Goes down to bedrock and beyond. And there's a storage room. Are you okay?
The stand arrow.
Good.
Oh, the classics.
Yeah, I gave him a couple of... he was very interested to find out about Eddie Leonard's restaurant and laundromat.
Oh yeah. Classic.
I don't know what half of these things are for. And there's something... There's a thing in the basement that's like, I think there's a chest. I don't know what this is. There's a chest that I think just goes to the warehouse. And then there's a lava pit. And there's a button somewhere that's like a secret door. But I don't know where it is.
Is this like him outside the back door at Chili's?
I don't know.
That they like...
I don't know.
I don't even know. Okay. Okay.
I know very little about this individual, except that he's an old friend of DarkLlama's. Okay.
I guess we're going down here.
We don't have to. It's a strip mine with a hole to bedrock.
Oh, all right. See a million of those.
Yeah.
Now up here, there's a.
Yeah.
There's a. One of these.
Yeah, and this goes into here, and that'll take us into something DarkLlama started and didn't finish. Again, I believe the intent was that this was going to be another modern style house. Again, I swear he had plans for like a really big one at some point that he never finished. Oh Lord.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, not quite finished. You can see what was gonna happen.
Yes, as I see the vision.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's a thing under this too. I think if we go down here.
Ah.
Yeah, so this was the main event of this area, I believe. And we hollowed this out with a whole bunch of TNT. A couple people almost died. And now it's full of mob spawns, and there's actually
this whole thing. Oh, I see.
Isn't really anything down here. Oh Lord. Okay.
Ah.
There's a thing there, and this is all pretty unsafe, and I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this what the window was to?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there's another window in a different lake that goes to a different place, and I don't remember how to get in there.
Of course.
So we're gonna try and find that now. It's all for posterity. We gotta cover all the bases, and then we can shut down the server.
Yep.
And move on. we can go live in a cave again. Other way.
Other way.
Other way. Yeah, watch your step. Because this part's kind of freaky.
Ah.
And then there's a saw.
There is.
And then more of this kind of freaky stuff. And then you have the aquarium.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if there's any more rooms like this, but I'm not gonna. Oh, and here's DarkLlama.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. And a barrel with a button on it that doesn't do anything. And I don't know where this goes. And I want to leave.
Yeah.
Because I want to get this tour done. I've been up since 5:30 a.m., which is unusual for me. I'm usually up at 5:30 p.m. And it's cold, and I'm tired, and I just ate an entire bowl of instant macaroni against my better judgment.
A whole Kraft dinner.
It was not Kraft, it was Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
I don't eat Kraft dinner. I'm not.
They sell Cracker Barrel in boxes.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. So this is hell. This is just, I have this marked as concentration camp on the map. And DarkLlama did not dispute that. So that's what I'm going to say it is. This is hell for villagers. I'm not sure I fully understand some of the choices that were made here. And it's bad, and I don't want to spend time here.
There's some enlightened imagery in here.
Is there?
For some reason. They figured they'd
oh yeah,
spruce it up.
Yeah, I think we were trying to find a specific map and just kept entering map IDs until we found it.
Ah.
I don't know. That might
yes, this
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
This is just built into a mushroom.
Yes.
And then there's a path down here that goes through that way, apparently. And that's just where we started from. And then we go over this bridge. I don't know about the birch or the
no
strange parquetry.
No, birch is almost never the correct choice.
We use so much birch at Palms Ahoy.
It's wow, look at all those pineapples.
Yeah. And chili peppers and some rice. This guy. And potatoes. There's a big bucket of potatoes.
Yeah, wow, they're really just all over the ground here.
And they're in this bucket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going over here.
Yeah. I don't know whose house this is. I don't think I've ever actually met him, but he's part of the gang, and he made this house, and there's nothing in it. That's a bucket
here's
of corn.
a bucket of
corn. Yeah, obviously. And you can see over the beans. There's a bucket of beans too.
Oh, good. I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is empty. There's nothing in here. There's a campfire on the roof, and
but what about down here?
There's a bed. I think there's just
okay,
a bed.
And some windows.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yeah, so that's down here. There's the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey appears to be over here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what that's doing there. There's 2 ladders apparently. And that's what's here. I don't understand it. And I'm not gonna try. And we're gonna go into the thing that I understand even less.
There's more.
There's more. Yeah. We were here previously.
Oh.
Yeah. So
it's just roped off for a reason.
Yeah. So down here, there is a mob farm. There's at least one, possibly more spawners. I think it's just the one. I don't know if this ever got finished either. But what's important is that there's a strange elevator system to get back up. So this bubble column, when you push this button, becomes an elevator, but it kills you if you go up it at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And if you look down, could you push the button so I can see it from up here? It's just teeth. It's a long, it's like a radula that
radula.
I think that's a word for a long thing full of teeth that just bites you. It's roped off because it's an industrial accident waiting to, and then that happens. It could have been a ladder.
It could have just been a ladder.
And it's so scary.
Yeah. But if you only have a space for one column instead of one of air and one of
if you only
bubbles,
have space for one column and like an 8x8 of redstone.
Yeah, and then all that wiring. All you need is this.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. You want to see the bucket of beans before we go?
Sure.
It's up here.
That's exactly what it is. I don't really know what they were thinking when they made that.
Yeah, it does look like beans.
Yeah.
I think it looks less like beans than it used to. Like the first texture was like really beans, but
it was, yes.
It's gotten better, and then
in this.
Yeah, I don't know if we've been in here, but it just leads back into this. And that's yeah, that's just up here. Is that everything? Can we go? Can we go back to Palms Ahoy?
There's
there's a boat that I set on fire out at sea, and this tunnel that just goes back here.
Yeah.
We've been in the Prohibition era speakeasy and the concentration camp and the not rocket ship exhaust trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's this island done. So that was DarkLlama. I'm gonna walk around the outside of this one more time just to make sure I got the whole gist of it. I think we have definitely gone through this leg of the tour with the great deal of respect that a person of DarkLlama's status deserves. Currently responsible for the whole server upkeep. Now that we've switched server hosts, probably the single most important person in the pipeline, and we've snickered our way through it, from largely from fear and confusion. Laughter is at its root a fear response. So,
does that make it better?
I think if it were me, I would like to be told that someone was laughing at my hard work because they were intimidated by it, rather than because they had just eaten an entire pot of macaroni and shouted for 20 minutes about Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon and weren't in the mood to treat anything seriously.
As one does. There's a conduit down here.
I think I might have put that there, actually.
Ah.
I'm not sure. There was a... I still have nightmares about this specific part of the island because this is where all of the stuff went when they were moving, and it was just stacked in boxes that were not organized.
I believe it.
There was an organics box that was like, it was a bunch of plants and then like 1 chicken egg and then 7 stacks of netherrack. And
I'm going in this.
Yeah. The scary part is that I don't think this is everything, even. I would like to know why there's 2 portals. I would like to know why I'm falling through the world. I don't know where this goes, but I know it's full of villagers. So I'm going to guess that it goes to hell. Oh, yeah, okay. And there's... So this ice road goes like halfway to Palms Ahoy. And this is how Dewey wants to do our whole nether hub. She thinks that this is the paragon of civil engineering.
Well, I mean, just look at it. It's so...
I don't know where this goes, because this isn't the way to Palms Ahoy.
Flat.
What the hell is this?
I don't want to get any closer. Yeah, what's up there?
I don't know! It's some sort of farm? Is it a gold farm? Is it a gas farm? I don't know.
There's a piglin down here in a boat with a magma cube. It is named PigLlama.
I hope that's a joke. They're both named...
They are. They are.
And what is this?
I don't know.
This doesn't go anywhere. There's a... Oh, God. If I go through this portal and this is a village where he's been kidnapping villagers and sending them to...
It probably is. Is it?
Don't come through.
Okay. I'm coming through.
I said don't come through. You might want to go back through.
Part of me wants to see it.
Oh, I'm going to activate it from the other side.
Ah. That's a good plan. Yes, let's get it from both directions.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Yes.
Mine actually didn't go through. Okay.
Oh. 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 This is nothing.
I think DarkLlama built this while he was testing a map.
Oh. This.
That's all I got. Oh, yeah, this is DarkLlama's mining outpost or something. I don't even think he knows this is here. But this is Llama's Tundra outpost. And there's a little house with some stuff and 1 magma block. And that's it. And I don't know what this is. This might have been also when he was testing a map for, like, transparency or something.
Oh.
But why it's the way that it is, I don't know. And I want to go back to Palms Ahoy. Before we start our tour properly, I want to show you this. This is where a lot of our sandstone came from.
Ah, that makes sense.
I need you to point your spyglass at me and then zoom in.
Ah.
Because that's what I've been doing for everyone else, and now this is my house, so someone has to zoom in on me. Okay, good enough. It's me. All right. So we've already toured our spawn base. This, I think, is the last one left, and this is not going to be covered in the Palms Ahoy section of the grand finale, so this is all us. These are the Sunken Condos. This I described as if Frank Lloyd Wright lived in Japan and wasn't very good. Was my architectural inspiration.
Yes, and made no plans along the way.
I actually planned the balcony.
Okay.
Yeah. So, not completely
That's
true.
okay.
Yeah. So, we got the front door. We're going to try and run through this real fast because there's a lot of it, and I think we all kind of want to go to bed.
Yes, here's the place for your jackets.
Yep. Your shoes, your hats. Yes. There's the flag of Arvenic Melanesia, and here's the kitchen. We've got our spice rack and some old soup that we need to throw away, and some food and a lot of fish. And if you take fish out of here, more fish goes in. Here's the secret cow lever. If you ever need milk. And if you put stuff in the oven, it goes into our smeltery. When we go downstairs in 5 minutes, there's going to be 6 nether bricks waiting for us. Crockpot, sink, stove, painting, boat on the wall. I put that Candles. There as a placeholder, and it's never gone away. Okay, we got one. Living room. I don't think there's a single thing in this room. This was the first block I harvested on the server. This brown mushroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an old mushroom.
Yeah. Palms Ahoy. Shelf. The Bible. I think this was all Dewey.
Another page.
Yeah. This is where we keep all of our extra stuff. Fish. Ender pearls.
We get rid of the button to shoot the fish into the tank?
Oh no. That's there's a barrel back here.
Yes.
And if you put the fish bucket in there, it goes down and shoots in, but I don't think I have a... Actually.
I do. That's a puffer fish.
Do not put a puffer fish in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a green lime glitter in there. Yeah, this was one of the first things we built, I think. Yeah, Sounds there he goes.
Whoa.
And then I think the bucket comes back up right there. Yeah. Our fish tank that has really probably wrecked performance in this area more than it needs to.
Yeah.
Our spare elytra over there.
And actually,
yeah, a little bit of trivia. This is where I keep all my spare bows. Anyway, yeah, moving up. This was your wing.
Yes.
Now we had an interior decorating contest fairly early on. You did not, strictly speaking, make a bedroom.
No.
I
suppose I didn't.
Yeah. This is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You've got the closet in here.
Yes, the closet of all these things.
Yep, one of these is dangerous. That one. And here's how you get into your actual bedroom.
Yes. One of my finest.
Through the orange box, and this network spans the entire second floor.
Yes, so this way.
Yeah. The bedroom's here.
Yes.
Yeah, here's the map.
In the crawl space, yeah, here's the old map.
Aforementioned.
And
there's where you sleep.
Well, yes.
And so you can exit into the closet there.
You
can come over here and like drop down. This is my redstone access for the staircase that goes to the basement.
Yeah.
There's no way out once you're in.
Aha.
And back here.
Of course, where else would we keep the most important documents?
Here's where we keep our secret Panama contracts, and these are the originals. You'll note, signed by Dewey, unfalsifiable.
Yep.
I mean, I could falsify it, but I didn't.
Yeah, well, here's the penguin. He lives here.
Yeah. And then this...
This is the other bed.
Yeah.
Of course, the guest bed.
For the guests that we do not allow in our top secret back room.
Yes, so very cleverly, I designed this mechanism. You press the button.
Nope,
the thing
you've already
comes
done
out,
it wrong. There you go.
And there we go.
Yeah.
So now I'm in limbo.
Yeah.
And well, I guess you'll see.
Yeah. And now we're back here.
Et voila.
Why did we do that? I don't know. But wait, there's more crawl space.
Yes. Yes, it never ends.
You can go this way and check out all of our redstone. And go over here and over here. And there's little windows you can peek out and bite people's ankles. Yes. Why are we like this?
Yes, and there is even more if you had kept on going.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Past the bed here. Here. Yes. There is more.
Yeah. There's all of this. I don't even know what this redstone goes to. I think this just goes to more crawl space access. And then this, and then...
It just kind of
And then it does just end. There's no purpose to it.
Yeah.
I think we were anticipating more home invasions.
I don't know. Must have been.
Just, yeah.
Can you go up in here? No.
No, I just tried that. It looks like you should be able to, but... Yeah. And then you exit through the closet and...
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you know about this one. I think you do.
Probably. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yes. More crawl space. Back here.
It's more like standing space.
Yeah. I noticed you have come around to crawl space. Were you not aware of this?
No.
Down you go.
I see.
But yeah, no, I think you've come around to crawl space. You were resistant to the phrase.
Well,
to the point that we had to compromise on spear closet for some of them.
Oh yes.
But
yes. Well, it has no place in outer space.
Yes, I believe your resistance was almost entirely rooted in the fact that I kept trying to build crawl space into your spaceships in Space Engineers.
Yes, in which you would place bombs.
Not all the time.
Yes.
More often than not, it was just chairs that I could sit in when you
We've
didn't
gotten
know
ahead
I
of
was on the ship.
ourselves. No.
Yeah, so now we go into the fish room.
Well, no, we don't.
Oh no, no, we go here. Why are we like this?
This is back to where we just were.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now we go in the fish room.
Yes.
That button opens our fish room.
Yeah.
That one lets us out. And this is where all the stuff we got from our fishing farms went. Saddles and boots that I could never use in a million years. All of our spare conduits. So, like, there's nothing... So let me clarify. Palms Ahoy's done.
Apparently.
Yeah. I'm going to make a half a stack of conduits. We don't need Nautilus shells or sea circles for anything else anymore.
Yeah?
I'm going to make a half a stack of conduits because we got the resources for it. And I just want to say that I did. I will never need this many conduits.
Good.
Okay, where in our web of lies do we go next? Up here? I don't think this is anything.
It's not. No, this is a trick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sleep real quick before we move on.
Yeah.
So some areas of my room here that you might not know, that would just lead into my bookshelf. There's nothing there.
It would lead behind it.
Well, yes, still. So here's some of my backup gear. I have my own adventure hat.
Oh, yep.
And my backup stuff, my Frostwalker boots, a book and quill for renaming items, and that was the fishing room closing. That's actually not the way you go in that way.
Oh.
That button opens the chute we just came from. Under my bed is my full set of backup gear. I'll get you in there in a minute. If you look under there.
Ah. Indeed.
Yeah. Full set of backup gear, if I ever need it. And I have needed it.
Is that the Rothko on there?
What? Yeah. On the shield. Yeah. I have needed this backup gear previously because I was on Dewey's stupid detour through the Nether Fortress, and my game lagged for like 30 seconds, and when it came back, I had been killed by a wither skeleton. And I had to go fight it for my stuff.
I see.
Yeah. So, you really want to go behind this painting?
Yes.
Let me show you how. You come up here into our old storage room, which is now our overflow storage room.
Yes.
All the stuff we really don't need, but still have. And what you do, all right, just gotta come up here. There you go. Yeah, there's nothing in that box. You come down here. Okay. One, you were wrong, because if you poke your nose out here, this one is not a trap. Poke your nose out through that painting.
Okay. This is certainly a structure.
Yeah. Well, I wanted every room in this building to be able to flee somehow to some other room without being detected.
Yeah. Yeah, if you find yourself stuck in the attic.
Yeah, if you're cornered in the attic and you need a way to sneak out. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yes.
Let's see. We want to go out on the balcony next or into the storage room. It's a tangled web. Oh, there's a secret barrel behind this door. This is where I keep the stuff that we need to build all of our boats.
I see.
Yeah.
Boat barrel.
So we got
where all the things are. What's that do?
That cycles the workbench. Now it's a cartography table.
Ah.
Smithing table. Loom. When I put this in, I was optimistic that the fletching table would find a use.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been in this room enough. I don't need to show what's in any of these boxes. This is all self-explanatory. There's a chest back here full of dirt. And if you bust through this wall, it's just a million boxes full of dirt.
Yeah.
This is why our next base is gonna be made out of mud. We got too much dirt.
That's true.
Other side.
We won't be able to get enough. Oh.
Wait, what?
Be sure.
Is it not this one? Oh, here we go. The trapdoors have to be up.
Oh.
This is where we keep all of our illegal drugs. And some copies of the Panama contract.
Of course.
And a warped fungus on a stick. Yep. And this room has another secret in it. This never went anywhere. And back here is where we keep all of our lava.
Yep.
This is where we do all of our grinding granite into sand. This barrel will input directly into the vault downstairs. And yeah, you can get through here to see all of the dirt.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And there's room behind this painting where I keep some junk.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 crafting tables. Just want to point that out.
Just in case.
All of our enchanted books
and now we're out here. Okay.
Yep. We've got the crane with the turtle. This is where I come to make banners because I have a cauldron and a loom.
Yep.
And this is our storage thing. If I put my shulker boxes in the ceiling, they get refilled automatically.
Oh, yes.
And the dripstone farm is downstairs, and there might be some other thing. There's a rail that connects us up to our main house. And there's a way to get in there and sort of, investigate everything up here. This building is probably the least exciting one. I'm gonna do a 360 of the house real quick while we're out on the terrace.
Might as well.
Because I don't come around to the back a lot, but we've got this pipe coming out. And this thing. And this. And that's the gist of it. Okay, moving on. Where did you go? Upstairs.
Yes.
We gotta go this way. This is the sunset room, where you can watch the sunset. Alright, that's enough. Here's the beacon control. You want to know a secret? First of all, that's what controls the beacon. Yeah, self-explanatory. Here's the thing. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah. Guess what, suckers? This is where we keep all the gunpowder.
It's quite a bit of it.
I think this is still a thing. Pop down there. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes. I had forgotten.
Yeah. This was all you. It's twice as good as the Delta Sky Club.
Yes. The Theta Sky Club.
Yeah.
Only accessible via a Riptide Trident.
Yeah. And see, we've got a Van Gogh and a Rembrandt, maybe.
I got the mini fridge.
Got a mini fridge with nothing in it. Pong. Killing Hitler.
Yep. An entire bathroom.
Yeah. And
of course,
the executive exit.
That's a word for it.
Well, it's the executive bathroom.
It's unceremonious, yes.
Yeah. And now we have to go in there again.
Do we?
No, I think that... Yeah, so the next thing is vault access on this floor. If you come back up here. All right. So if you do this...
Oh, right. Yes.
That'll take you down into our record vault, where we've got so many of every music disc, except for this one.
Yes.
You might say too many.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't be wrong in saying that.
Yeah. I think once you have 2, you've got enough, frankly.
Yes.
And then, I don't know if you know about this room. If you come down here.
I believe that I have seen this before.
Yeah. All of our extra stuff.
Yeah.
And this is what the barrel upstairs connects to.
Ah.
You can just throw stuff down in here.
I see.
And you're not going to like this, but this has a secret exit too.
Does it? I don't like this.
You probably have no idea how to even open that. Okay, there you go.
I found it. Oh, there's...
Yeah, there's 2 ways out.
Okay, so that's just a pipe.
Yeah, that's the pipe. And then this might not even be a way out. This might be one way.
What is this?
Well, you won't like it.
You have to do that?
No, it's one way.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. And that's how you get from the fish room.
Yes.
To the other side of the house.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yes. Not that pipe. Okay.
And is that everything in this wing? Is there something back here?
I don't know anymore.
No, I don't think so. I think that's Oh, hang on. I gotta send the elevator back up. Some of these barrels have things in them. Okay. I think we've exhausted that wing.
Yeah.
So now we go out through here. We've got our Palms Ahoy lodestone, this fire pit that has driven me mad, just sitting there listening to it crackling. We have the Trident launcher.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Our salamander tank, which can be loaded much in the same way as our fish tank. Our rare blue salamander.
Yep.
1 in like 1,200 chance of getting that.
Non-copyrighted.
Yeah.
Got the bust here.
Yeah.
This will go
upstairs is probably quicker.
This way.
The Panamanian Port Authority Central Claims Office.
Indeed. Yeah. Yes.
The Conspiracy Board.
This is where business is done.
Yeah. Very small business.
Great view.
Yeah. There's actually nothing in this room.
Yeah, no.
Just
no,
you've got nothing. A shelf with a shelf on it, and I think that's the. Yeah.
There's a closet.
Yeah, this is where the this is the axolotl tank input. And that's it.
Of course, the sign in.
Yep.
Of course, if you want, if you have to wait, there's just, I guess you form a queue down the stairs.
Yeah.
Because there is no sitting room.
Yeah.
So now, yes.
The Palms Ahoy offices. Again, if you want to wait, you have to stand.
You have to stand anyway.
Yeah. A little bit of trivia.
Aha!
This goes to 2 different places. One, it goes back here to where we just were earlier, which I'm not going to go to. Or you can sneak along this way and you're in this room, which used to have all of our wheat in it, till I hid it somewhere else where you'll never find it.
Uh-huh.
And that's just right there.
Indeed. It's now down here.
Yep.
To the this way.
Here. Yeah.
Yes, the big map.
Yeah, the big board. You can see all of Palms Ahoy. From the submarine up to the sandcastle building contest.
It's here.
The Arvenic Xenobiology Commission.
This used to have a leaky roof.
Yes, and I fixed that.
Yes, that has since been fixed.
Yeah. And I don't actually think there's anything in this room.
No, probably not.
It's just there to have it. Yeah.
The Long Hit Records satellite office.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of our great albums. Young Urban Lizards with Attitude. Degenerate Pressure. Vinyl Solution. Dennis and the Ditos, Laszlo and a Few Romantic Ballads.
Yeah.
Swing Cycle. Peel Away the Night by Bananas by the Each. Life on the Blank Tile by Domino Spiral, and of course 5150 by the late Van Halen.
Yeah.
Which I thought had been put on a place of honor on the desk in memory of Mr. Van Halen, but perhaps I was wrong.
I guess not. Now, if we take the bottle... Actually, let's
not go in there yet. In fact, let's go over here first.
Actually, yeah.
This is short. This is the wool farm and the dye farm. This button makes dyes. This is where the wool comes out. And here's the coral farm. I forget how it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Good enough.
Yeah.
And then you can get into the guts of it over here. Up this pipe. And I have a sea pickle farm. And you can go down, and there's the sheep. They're all in little pods. It's a sheep farm. You people know how sheep farms work.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we go into the records room first? Keeping in mind just how much is in the records room?
Yes, there's a pizza bagel there.
That's definitely gone off.
This won't take that long.
I think it will. These are all of our records.
Some records, yes.
The contract for licensing the name Panama Springs from the Panamanian Port Authority. A map that's just black. Oh, the script for Season 2, Episode 16. Classic stuff. Killing Hitler.
Oh, Season 2, Episode 14. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Angstrom.
Yep.
That's just Thanos.
It is just Thanos, yeah. I don't know what this one is. Oh.
What is it?
This was for the interview spot. For Bombs Ahoy. I had to do that for an assignment for an audio production class. Honestly, it turned out pretty good.
Did it?
Yeah, I feel like you've listened to it. How do you respond to the allegations claiming that Palms Ahoy is nothing more than an offshore tax haven masquerading as a resort and casino?
Let's move on to another question, actually.
Have I?
Yeah, it was the inside gist.
I mean, I remember
Ahoy.
doing it.
Yeah. I've played it back for you. I'll find it when we're done with this. I'm still proud of the name The Inside Gist, too. I think that was pretty good. Would you like to open this?
Yes, it's one of these pages. There we go.
Here we go. And this leads us into the abyss, which leads us out of the abyss, which leads us to the reason that my roof was leaking.
Yes, a brand new, at the time, highly patented means of transportation. Very exclusive.
Yeah.
Does it not work anymore?
There's a way to get in here. Yeah.
There we go.
You really got to finagle it. And this leads us into your secret brewing room.
How does this work?
I had to fly into it.
This used to work.
Yeah, because it was flooded all the way down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
This takes us into your secret potion room that almost but never quite worked.
Yes.
That I'm not going to run because I don't remember how. And there's a secret way out of here, too.
Yes.
And actually, I think that one of these barrels actually empties down into the sewers.
I think so.
And we were going to have that deliver...
The idea, yes.
Yeah, deliver to
Oh.
Yeah.
It's this guy.
Yeah. We were going to have that system deliver to Flying Jibs before we managed to rig up the drink dispenser.
Yes.
But then this shulker box takes you out into this pipe.
I'd forgotten about this.
Oh. Our mission, the world. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And this
the only way out of here.
Yeah.
Unless you go back in the way you came.
Yeah. And this was where you stalked James Franco from.
Indeed.
All of these potions.
2 ways to go, apparently.
Yeah, this one leads into the guts of the sheep farm.
Yes.
And that was that room. And then there's...
there's another one. Yes,
Take us into...
if you remove the glass bottle
Yeah.
from the stand. It's the Aristicium bat pole access.
Yeah.
Yes. You gotta hug the wall here.
Yeah.
And then automatically activates, of course.
Yep.
Step off here.
And there's a squid dying, and we're here.
Yeah. So this was a ravine.
Yep.
Still is.
Technically speaking, yeah.
Yes.
And we've locked up all of our bees for safety during the grand opening.
Yes.
Safety of both the bees and of the customers.
There are many of them.
There are quite a few.
And they have names.
Yeah. Pavel, of course, died tragically while we were still learning to control our campfires.
Yes, quite a few dead. Demyon, dead.
Yeah.
See, I've got an X next to Demyon for dead.
Yeah.
But I've got 006. I've just got a question mark next to 006.
I think 006 disappeared.
Yes. So did 006 2.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Yeah. Here, toss me that book. Let me show the people.
Yes.
For posterity.
Now, not every single one of those is here.
Yeah. And not every single one of them ended up used, I think. But, yeah. Yeah, Pavel is dead.
Yeah.
Pavelovich, unknown. Shostakovich asterisk. I don't know what the asterisk means.
I don't either.
Tchaikovsky. Tyoma, who died, and then Tuyoma.
Yeah.
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 And there's a secret way out of here, too. Right behind you, actually. He likes to spawn there. That's the second time that's happened.
Yes, and that is just a cave.
Yeah, but you can swim out and escape.
Yes. So, don't trip. There are no handrails.
Yeah, except for on the bridge.
Of course. And there's some doors.
Yeah, this is the 0062 Memorial Bridge.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and these doors were where all of your temporal duplicates escaped back into their respective timelines.
Yes. Yes.
Leaving the space-time continuum shredded in their wake.
Yeah. That did happen.
Yeah.
You do one of these, step
Yep.
down here, now you're on the next level.
Yep.
Got this little stone cutting area.
Yep.
With a bed. I had to fence off the water.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the bees would die.
Yeah, they don't like water. And got your spare name tags and other sundries.
Yes. My 1 potato.
Yep. Of course, over here where we keep the being supplies.
Yeah. Yep.
And I believe this is the 006 Memorial Bridge.
Aha.
It's another one of those. And I believe Abelo
Yes.
lives in here. Yep.
The bee-colored cat.
How this cat got down here, I still don't know.
Yeah.
Naturally generated mine shaft, I believe.
I guess a real thing. I guess blocked off for safety of every party.
Slime's a recurring problem.
Yes.
Impossible to be rid of them, but fortunately they don't quite know how to navigate the sand traps.
Yes.
As they were. This tree somehow grew down here.
Yes.
The rivers of honey that took far too long.
Yeah.
And I believe there are a couple of notable areas upstairs.
Yeah, chest here with nothing in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I believe
right
if we come through
here, you go then underneath that area where we just were is another dorm.
I like to discourage snooping. Yeah, and this is the Enchanted Grotto.
Yes. Which was one of the the things, the randomly generated things that we had to make.
Oh yeah.
That's if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones on the list. I don't know if that was here specifically, but we do have a list of rooms and adjectives that when short on ideas we will just generate.
I think that's...
Well, there is the automated system.
Oh yes, the automated system.
You jump down here. There's a couple ways up here. You can jump up here and then onto this vine. And then this will spit out. Again, I've locked these guys up for their own safety, but this was spitting out endless honeycomb and honey bottles. And I believe that that is the bulk of it down here, except for the exit into the sewers. Once you exit through here, you are in the purview of Palms Ahoy, anywhere past there. And so we want to go this way. There's that pipe.
Have we done the sewers?
The sewers are sort of Palms Ahoy and a little bit of Sunken Condos.
Yes.
But there's that pipe that leads out of the brewing room. And the burn barrel. And this leads down into an area that we have to go next, but not from here, ideally. And up into another area we have to go next. And this will take us out through yet another pipe.
Right.
God, is that everything? Do you want to go put your bottle back in the locking mechanism?
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on, because there's still one more room to go. And last but not least, we got to wrap all the way back around. Here's our conduit down here, and our dolphin rings that we can get a speed boost through, but that's not important. What's important is the basement. All right.
Yes.
This looks like an ordinary spear closet with an adventure hat and a campfire and a view of our lightning rod. But you'd be wrong, because if you stand here, it opens the secret basement.
Whoa. This is it's an original.
And actually there is a barrel back there that goes into the fish loader. Here's our root cellar. We got way too much of most things. We've got... oh yeah, this is a kelp farm. Wait. That one.
Oh, yeah.
Back there. There's another secret door. This is redstone access for one of our auto brewers. Again, I don't know why we're like this. And as I promised, if you check this barrel, 6 nether bricks.
Yeah.
Because this is where that oven leads to. And some refuse. We've got an automatic coal distributor that's accessed from the outside that I'll go into later. Behind this painting is where our iron farm outputs. And this button opens a secret trapdoor where the poppies get composted. this is where the cow comes up from the floor. We've got our grand aquarium and our guest bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you can see the aquarium.
I don't think I've ever been in here.
Really? Well.
You see, we would need a clock down here.
Yeah.
It's completely cut off from all natural light.
Well, that's not completely true. You can see the outside from here. Or at least you could before I put that bridge in.
Yes.
And then
Macho Man,
there's
Randy
nothing
Savage.
back there. It's just Macho Man. Because we admire him and all he stands for. Dr. Antervich in the recording studio.
Yes. All these silenced parrots in
Yeah,
here.
I had to silence these parrots. They were driving me crazy. The soundproofing is another...
Yes, yes.
Oh, the on-air light. I forgot this lever was here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you have a cult back here, if I recall correctly.
Was it through that?
Yeah. You have your
Forgotten all about this.
Kabuka God altar.
Yes.
I don't remember why you built this.
No idea.
I think based around the timing, I think we were both probably bored in respective Zoom calls. Back when everyone thought that would be the end goal of education.
I'd believe that. Yes.
Let's see. We got a secret room here.
Yes. Yes, we do.
This is where we keep our ender pearls. And some drugs. And if we push that, I go there. Oh, come on. And that one's yours, obviously. We got our enchanting room. That's not special. We got our farms. Those all get piped upstairs. We got the big map. Now, what do you know about this big map?
It's fake.
Yeah, none of these maps connect.
Yes, they don't truly connect.
Yeah.
They are all their own real places.
Yeah. But,
now they're one big fake place.
Yeah, I think... No, not even that one. Some of them look like they connect really well, though. Which is the crazy part. But
they really
yeah,
do.
These are all completely disparate. I did actually go in and fudge a couple of these to make them connect a little bit better. Like, I actually tracked down where these maps are. Just to make it look a little bit nicer, but I don't remember which ones currently. I think this one, I think I fudged a little. But, and then these were basically just the spares. Yeah, and then back here. Oh, man. That's why I don't have an anvil down here. This, okay, you go first. This leads down. There's the sewers.
Yes.
You go down a little further, and you're in our iron farm, and you go down even further.
Yeah.
There's our beacon, there's our strip mine, there's where we carted villagers from Palms Ahoy into the farm.
Yeah.
That hole is still there. If you bust open the stateroom cabin A, you can just start dropping people. Our snow golem is dead somehow. And then there's more down here. I had to slab all of this so iron golems wouldn't spawn down here.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we did differently, but I think that our zombie is still alive. Which is crazy because he was dying a lot.
He was.
In previous iterations.
This is Rob Zombie.
I think that's probably a Sam Ham.
Yeah.
Or that might be a Hoops McCann. Hang on. That's a Hoops McCann.
Ah.
I ran out of Sam Hams. Sam Ham, of course, the scriptwriter for Batman and Robin.
Yes.
And
a movie
Batman
I think I have seen.
Yeah, it's the one with Mr. Freeze. And it's Schwarzenegger. And he's like, what killed the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
The Ice Age. He's got a diamond-powered freeze ray.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who else is in that?
Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy.
Is Bane in that too?
He is, yes.
Okay, yes, I have seen that.
But he's just a guy hopped up on drugs in a lucha mask going. Yeah.
Yes, I have seen that movie.
It's a strange movie. Here's our other sad dripstone farm. Before I realized that this was very slow and we needed it to be faster. This is the ore mining room. And if you flip this switch,
yes,
it switches the floor out to wood, so you can mine your ores with a pickaxe and not have to worry about breaking the floor.
Could just always have a wooden floor.
No, because then it doesn't match. This is if you use it as a space to entertain.
This is like in book 3 of the Bartimaeus trilogy, where
a book you know I've never read.
I won't spoil it then. Those who know, they know.
Okay. And then this lever is for repairing your tools.
Oh, good, I needed that.
And this room is here. We've got the alchemist's study.
Ah, yes.
A little bit of disarray. But there's an automatic potion brewing system. No, that's supposed to be in there. Hang on. Yeah. Do you want instant health or fire resistance?
Is that all we got?
Yeah. Well, those are the two I kept needing.
That's true. Oh. There it is.
And it's all loaded up in the hopper, ready to go. And here's all of our spares. Yeah, I kept needing fire resistance for netherite mining, and I kept needing splash healing because our villagers kept endangering themselves.
Yeah.
I think these are all empty. These are just for show. You can see into our fish tank a little better here. And then we go up here, and we're right back around. And I don't know if there are any more secret doors. But I can check. So, back in the day, before J.K. Rowling was a person to be derided, I made a little something I call the Marauder's Map.
Okay.
Which lists every secret room in the building.
Oh.
So let's see. Yep. So basement access. Yep. We've been in there. So
this is the ground floor?
Residential ground, yeah.
This is subterranean.
Yeah, it's in the ground.
Just read what it says.
Residential ground. Studio. Iron farm. 1. Grow room. 1. So, A, what did I classify as studio? Oh, the grow room is where the ender pearls are. Executive bathroom, emergency exit. Okay, we've been in all of these.
All right.
This one. Yep. That's where all our charcoal goes. And, is that everything? Have we been to the Guardian farm?
I
don't think so.
We have one?
Do we have a Guardian farm? Let's go to the Guardian farm. Okay, Guardian farm goes this way. What's this way? Why don't I remember? Oh. Never mind. I come out here to mine sand. I'm not going to tour that or like there's a portal out in the jungle where I tried to make a parrot farm before I realized parrots don't really work that way.
Ah.
Like they feel like they respawn naturally, but they weren't when I tried it, so.
They just not do that.
Yeah, I don't know. So this I think is going to be our last stop. Unless there's something else I'm forgetting. So this all outputs right here. This is where all the prismarine at Palms Ahoy came from. Some we stole from Gravity. Because his whole base was a prismarine farm.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
Yeah. But we built ours first, and then Gravity actually stole our design. We had a little fish room back here. I don't think it works anymore. Might have turned it off. And we've got an up.
Oh my.
And I actually put some effort into making this look okay. It is just a big sand box, because that was the easiest thing to build with.
Okay.
You just drop a bunch of sand in there, and then you drop a bunch of scaffolding.
Sort of, kind of remember this.
Yep. This was not terribly fun to build. And they all go in the middle, and I think they die on some berry bushes. Yeah, because they try to bounce around in the berry bush, but they just take damage while they're moving.
Ah.
And I'm pretty proud of this Guardian farm, because I think I might have actually been the first person to make this design. They just shoot up from bubble columns and get stuck on the scaffolding, and they all funnel into the middle. I don't know if it's the most efficient Guardian farm, but it was definitely the easiest to build. I didn't have to drain anything.
That's true.
I didn't have to get like 1,000 conduits. I just got a whole bunch of soul sand, which we have more soul sand than I know what to do with anyway.
Yeah.
And it got us a pretty good amount of prismarine. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think we did pretty good. Well, I think now we head back to Palms Ahoy and prepare for the grand opening.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah. It's fine. Just, you do actually need to come this way, though. All right, one more big server event, and we can finally change out of these stupid Hawaiian shirts. I have been wearing grass leg armor for 3 years.
Yeah, but what am I going to do with all the merchandise?
Well...
Are we going to have mud-themed merchandising?
I don't think I'm going to be making mud-themed merchandising, no.
Shame.
I think Palms Ahoy... Look, Dewey's building her, like, museum of miniatures. Palms Ahoy can live on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Before we finish this tour, empty your goddamn inventory.
Whoa, whoa.
Come back here. I'm not going to be able to actually, like, tour Palms Ahoy the way that I just did for this, because it's going to be, ideally the grand opening is going to be a fairly large server event, so, I'll be a little preoccupied at the time. But I do kind of want to talk about, just briefly, without actually going into Palms Ahoy, just talk about it from a historical perspective. This has been a different season of Brennyn Sabar. Just because of how long it lasted. It's lasted from like mid 2019 to we're in early 2024 now, and I think global circumstances being what they are has affected that significantly, but also just I don't get to finish projects. Like, every server I've been on has either unexpectedly reset or unilaterally reset before I could finish anything of this scale. And mostly I'm just glad I got it done. Like, this is a whole island. This was a different biome when I moved in, and I'm just, Palms Ahoy I don't think is one of my more detailed assemblages. I've certainly done more elaborate in the past and am planning to do more elaborate in the future, but what strikes me about it is not so much the intricacy, but the scale. And again, I don't get to finish projects of this scale. And, it did take me 4.5 years, but it's still, I'm fairly impressed with what I was able to do. And that's, again, the other thing is that Palms Ahoy is my third base. Like, I started at the fishbowl in the cave that I never named, which is another weird thing for me. I don't not name bases. Then I moved to what I'm now calling the Sunken Condos, and then we moved into Palms Ahoy. After this was already a pretty big building. So the amount of stuff that I've done on this one season is it's great. I'll just say that. I don't want to get too flowery with it, but I'm really satisfied with what I've done. I think I probably could have done more. I had a lot more plans and just not enough space, mostly. Like, again, where would I put a golf course on here? Right? That was one of my plans, and that's not going to happen. And it's, even then, I think this is one of my favorite things that I've done, just in general. Which, again, is not hard because I haven't finished a lot of bases, but I'm really happy with what I've done here. And this is a 1 in like 1,200 chance. I don't know how this happened. I swear to God I didn't spawn it in. But that alone, I've been trying to get one of these in my single-player survival world for a couple of weeks now. It's not easy. You gotta get buckets of live fish. Who designed this game? Anyway. Yeah, so just the fact that I was able to finish this, which again is easy when you have unilateral control over when the server resets. And, again, we are still on 1.17.1. But it feels good to finish something. Because I didn't finish the Heather Outposts in the Chronicles of Team Arcana Season 1. I didn't finish Lost Raska. I didn't get to finish Salone Alshura. I have worked on a lot of stuff in this game, and a lot of the time I come back to it and go, oh yeah, I guess I did that. Palms Ahoy is not going to be one of those things. I'm not going to forget Palms Ahoy anytime soon, and I don't mean that in like a sentimental way or anything. I mean that like I have Palms Ahoy merchandise that I've printed up and I own, so I literally constant reminder. And a friend of mine who has no idea what any of this is ran Palms Ahoy as like a module in his D&D campaign, so it's had an impact. But it feels good to finish something. I think is, if you take one thing away from this, is that I've finished this, and that's great. And next episode, I'm gonna bring some people in, and we're all gonna have a good time, and nothing bad is gonna happen to anyone. It's fine. 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 There are no dead gods risen from the grave, lurking in the shadows, conspiring towards my ultimate demise, because I killed them all, and they're dead, and safely contained in the... Okay, yeah, alright, we gotta leave. Come on. Let's get out of here. Good. Okay, now you done it. You gone and ruined it for everyone. Yeah, he's definitely done it this time. Okay. Well, here goes. Well,